to iCULTIVATE. My name's Steve. Today we're going to be looking at preparing a garden bed ready for planting out next season's crop. This is the garden bed that I'm going to be preparing for next season's crop. During the past season, I've had growing in this bed legumes such as snow peas, peas, beans and so on. So crops that are able to fix their own nitrogen. So I'm going to be digging all of this back into the soil. This crop of legumes will then move over onto the next bed, which has been laying fallow for the past 12 months. And then onto this bed I will be moving the crop on the adjacent bed, which currently has leafy vegetables such as lettuce, spinach, rocket and a range of different types of kales and so on. So let's get busy with the preparing of this bed. So here's my freshly dug over bed. What I'm now going to do is add to it some cow manure, some well composted material, some mushroom compost and lastly a bit of blood and bone. If your soil is slightly acidic, you might also like to consider adding a little bit of lime. So let's get on and do that now. This is the compost that I'm going to add to the garden. You can see that it's very well broken down composted material. You can also see that there's quite a bit of worm activity in here as well, and you can see remnants of fire ash as well. I'll now rake this across the surface of the bed and then dig it in. Now a few handfuls of blood and bone spread across the surface. And lastly some mushroom compost. So I'll go and get that now. Our last addition to our soil preparation will be this mushroom compost. Mushroom compost is a beautiful additive for soil as you're preparing the veggie patch for the next season. Just make life a little bit easier on yourself by breaking up the mushroom compost and getting rid of these bigger chunks and breaking them down before you add them to the soil. So this final step involves actually adding this mushroom compost to the soil. Put about an inch, maybe 2 inch layer across the top and then we will dig it all in. So let's get that done now. So you can see now that I've got a layer of mushroom compost spread across the top of this garden bed. I'm now going to dig that through. So here's my prepared garden bed, nearly ready for next season's crop. I'm going to now let this sit here for a couple of weeks, just to let things settle in before I do actually plant anything out. And some people like to actually cover the bed with black plastic in order to kill any seeds and weeds that are likely to come through, any growth that is unwanted before actually planting out their next season's crop. Soil preparation can be really hard work, but you need to keep in mind that with regards to good vegetable gardening, 90% of it is about keeping soils in good condition. The other 10% is about the growing. So if you want to have good crops each season, you need to make sure that you do maintain your soil in good condition. I hope you found this video about soil preparation useful. Can I encourage you to contribute to the conversation on YouTube and also visit our website iCULTIVATE.net. Thanks for watching.